As much as we look forward to family get-togethers and celebrations, be they festivals, anniversaries, weddings, births and deaths, there is always an underlying feeling of tension, a mixture of excitement, anticipation and anxiety. It is here that we will meet long-lost aunts and uncles, cousins, people we grew up with, have shared history with. Eventually, some of us went our separate ways along the path life took us. These reunions are about the old and the new, how much we have changed yet remained the same, how far we have journeyed yet stayed pinned down to emotional ties, some feeling like millstones of ages past. We are surrounded by ghosts. The ghosts of who we and others were seems to hang around whom we are today. Welcome to Navigate with Kalpana. Family get-togethers come with mixed feelings. We all have experienced some drama or the other on these events, sometimes from the expected sources. The uncle who may indulge in one too many, or the aunt who loves to make a scene over some long forgotten incident where she felt victimized. But you can also count on some drama from a completely surprise source. All this adds to the mixture of the thrill and dread we feel in anticipation of these events. Family celebrations is when we get to meet those we have a shared history with. As they say, we can choose our friends but not our family. Shared history implies altercations of love, hate, adventure, misadventure, secrets, deep-rooted, sometimes denied and marginalized emotions. In the excitement and in the indulgence of excesses, food, drink, laughter, a unique mood is created. People start acting out, make snide remarks, pass comments, pull a leg or two. All is well and fun so long as it's not happening to you. Someone, wittingly or not, presses a nerve and this leads to an explosion of emotions. A young engineer, mother of a 3-year-old, went with her husband and child to attend a family wedding. She had been excited about the occasion and had with great care bought a new and gorgeous outfit for the occasion. She knew that at the traditional occasion, she would stand out in her not too traditional outfit and she was excited. The first person she met on arrival was her very own loving mother, who promptly smacked herself on the head and said, "What are you wearing? What are people going to say?" The young woman was enraged. Mom was followed by a nosy aunt who added that she looked much better in traditional clothes and wasn't she getting a bit fat? The young engineer was crushed and the occasion for her was no longer fun. After some introspection, she confessed that she had been unaware that she had wanted to make a statement about herself on the occasion, that she was now no longer a small town girl but a successful career woman living in a large cosmopolitan city who had sophisticated dress sense and taste befitting her position. She had wanted to let her in-laws know that unlike them, their son, her husband, was supportive and appreciated and encouraged her individuality. But her own mother had let her down by becoming uncomfortable about the very change she had wanted to flaunt. A recently widowed 50-year-old woman went to a friend's son's wedding. It was a modest affair. She confessed to me that she had made it a point to flash her expensive jewelry and wardrobe, something she did not usually do, because she was fed up of hearing, "Oh, you poor thing." It was her way of establishing for all to see that in spite of the tragedy of the early and untimely loss of a spouse, she was well cared for and wanted to move on. She was done with pity. She was making a power statement, and she succeeded. On another occasion, a group of motley cousins had congregated for a wedding. There was nothing much in common between them anymore. They stood around trying to make forced conversation. Suddenly, a very glamorous cousin, who did not generally keep in touch or even grace family celebrations, walked in. Her presence galvanized the room. They now had a lot to talk about and gossip. Her arrival made the occasion memorable, and many animated discussions followed. She was the activating ingredient at a dull, lifeless event. Since the group now had someone in common to gossip about, the event was a success. I'm not talking about mean and cruel people. I am talking about nice people like us. We all need something to bond over, or we may become very uncomfortable after noticing that we are unwittingly the isolated party and everyone else has bonded to make us the target. The tables can turn at any time, spontaneously without a plan. How best then to enjoy family celebrations? Should one try to avoid conflict at all cost? Can one succeed at it? Unlikely. Families are a special group of people we cannot get away from and do without. Best to suffer them as happily as possible. If there is an outburst, try not to take sides. Just be there for the furor. Running away never helps. Let people vent even if it sounds unfair, illogical, or even untrue to you. Witnessing someone's meltdown can be strangely helpful to that person. Also, when someone speaks up about something considered taboo or unmentionable, it somehow eases the tension in the group. That one solitary voice may well be the expression of many suppressed thoughts and emotions of some others in the room. If you are the one triggered, then be sure that you are expressing feelings and emotions you are not even aware of and may not have expressed voluntarily. If your outburst embarrasses you, or you have no recall of what you said, or cannot believe you actually said all those things, be sure that once vented, it's out of your system. Better out than in. Apologize sincerely to those you feel you may have hurt. A hug and a sense of humor. Wonder what bug bit me to make me say all those things may actually make you closer to the other and lead to a more honest and meaningful relationship. Let's keep family close, but not enough to stifle and suffocate us. Let's learn to face the mirror.